Hello amazing leaders, and welcome to day 26 of the Amazing 90-Day Challenge. Today's topic is be amazingly nice to other people. Now, we always have a choice here. We have a choice to be nice or not to be nice. And last night my wife and I went out for a late anniversary meal, or an early one, depends on which way you look at it. And we went to an extremely nice restaurant, and we had a wonderful time. And I think the main reason that we had a wonderful time was because of our attitude. You know, we wanted to enjoy it. We were feeling happy. We were excited to be able to enjoy being with each other and spending time with each other, and also just the people around us. And I think what you radiate out also comes back to you. And it's been interesting because there's been quite a lot of research done on this. And did you know that researchers found that doing something kind or nice for other people has the same effect as you trying something new and exciting when it comes to that feeling you get about being happy? Also, another study found that the memory of doing something kind for someone causes us to want to do it again. And this is a really positive cycle. So the more we do it, the more that we can just get into that cycle of wanting to do it again because we feel good for it and they feel good as well. And if that encourages them to do the same thing and for them to want to be nice and kind and help other people, then that's just going to create an overflow of people doing that for other people again. So I want to challenge you today. I want you to think about, where are you? What's happening in your world? How do you feel today? Have you woken up on the right or wrong side of the bed? Maybe you need to go back in and get out the right side of the bed. Where are you mentally? Wherever you're listening to this, whatever you're doing, whether it's on the podcast or whether it's on a social media video, whatever it is you might be doing, think about, how are you feeling? Because it starts with us. It starts with our own intentions. How are we thinking and feeling about ourselves? Are we happy to be in the body that we're in? And are we happy, the mindset that we've got? Are we feeling positive? Are we feeling upbeat? Or are we feeling something different to that? And why is that? Now, like I said before, life happens to all of us. We all go through different times in our life and different stages as to why we might be feeling up or down. But make it a choice today. Make it a choice to be nice to yourself first and foremost, and then to be nice to others as well. And can you play a game inside your brain today of how many people can you be nice to? How many people can you really affect their day by you just doing something nice? Now, that can be something that doesn't cost us anything at all. It can be just a nice comment, and as long as it's genuine, a nice comment. You can send a text message to somebody just to say, I was thinking about you and I hope you have a great day. How would you feel if you got that message from somebody that you cared about as well? What else can you do? You know, if you're working with people, can you leave a note on their desk, even an old classic post-it note? Just something nice, positive, something that tells them that you actually were genuinely thinking about them. It's okay to be thinking about them inside our brains, but actually to convey that and get it out by sharing a message with somebody. Maybe it's a social media post that you see of somebody, maybe you haven't spoken to them in a while, and you see something that they post up and you just want to leave a comment rather than just leaving a like. Leaving a like is easy. You can push the like button, which would be fantastic if you want to do that on whatever platform you're watching this for, but leave a comment. It's so much more powerful, and it's interesting. Have a look as you're going through different people's, especially famous people, celebrities that you might be following. How many likes do they have from the like buttons or loves or whatever else it might be compared to the number of comments? Because even if it's tens or hundreds or even thousands of comments, the likes would then be probably tens or hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions. So you could be part of that group that leaves a comment, and it doesn't take that much longer to leave a comment than it does a like. So I'd encourage you today to do something different. Maybe it's buying a coffee for somebody or a cup of tea. Maybe you want to treat somebody to lunch or buy them their favourite snack, whatever it might be. Think about how you can do something nice for somebody. If you're a student, when was the last time you really thanked your teachers for the amount of effort and energy that they go into teaching you? And if you've got amazing leaders around you, or you're inspiring other leaders around you as well, when was the last time you did something for them that would inspire them to be able to just keep going on that journey of learning, overcoming difficulties, challenges, failing, all those different things that we've been talking about that we're going to look at as well. Could you set an amazing 3D goal around this topic of being amazingly nice to people? What's the difference between being nice and amazingly nice? How much more do you have to do? Often it's not a lot. There's the old phrase that the horse wins the race by the nose. It's just a short distance after the whole of the laps it goes round. And what is it that you have to do just to stand out, to be amazingly nice? Do something today. Think about it. Have a think now. Have you got someone in mind or some people in mind that you want to reach out to, so that you can do something just different for them, something that stands out today that they know, wow, that person was thinking of me, that was really great. And wouldn't it be wonderful if they then went on and did something for somebody else as well? And if that person did something else, and so on and so forth, and before we know it, the whole world will be covered with people doing amazingly nice things for other people, and it started with you doing something nice as well. So I hope that challenges you today. I hope that you're working well on your 90-day challenge yourself. I really encourage you just to do something. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about it. Don't wait to get perfect. Just start now with whatever it might be. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. So what can you do today to take that first step? Maybe you want to do a live video and record that, but you're just too scared. Well, just record it walking. You don't even have to have the camera on you. You can turn it around and show people which way you're walking so they can hear you and they can listen to you. Whatever it might be. If you want to start doing a podcast, then just try doing that. It's not as difficult as you think. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be something that gets your message out there. You can work on becoming better later on, as we all are, but just starting is the most important thing. So I'd encourage you today to whatever it is that you've been trying to do or want to do, that you really take action and that you do it today, so that other people can see that you're trying something new and different, and they can encourage you as well. Don't worry about people putting you down. It rarely happens. Often you start with smaller groups, so don't worry about that. And often those smaller groups are people that we know, they're our friends and family, so they're often nicer to us as well. And let it build from there. If people say bad things about you, that's on them, that's not on you, so don't worry about that. Feel sorry for that person if that's all they've got to say. Fortunately, we've got an amazing group, people listening to this either on the podcast or through the different social media platforms. I post this out, through Facebook, through Instagram, YouTube, and on podcasts as well, on iTunes and on Spotify and all the other different podcasts as well. I've not had one bad comment yet. I'm kind of waiting for the day when somebody does, I get my first troll, then I know that I've made it. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a different mindset about being worried and negative. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that encourages you to do something and start your amazing 90-day challenge. I hope you'll have an amazing day. And remember, why be average when you can be amazing?